friends and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hello, I'm Vilma and I've been auditioning for the Disney parks for over a year now, and I just went to my 4th Disneyland Paris audition and my 5th Disney audition in general, and today I thought I'd talk about it because you all seem to really like these kind of videos. I love hearing about other people's experiences. It just brings me some kind of support. So yeah, without further ado, today I'll talk about my Disneyland Paris audition number 4. I seem to audition for Disneyland Paris only. I mean, I haven't like restricted myself to only audition for Disneyland Paris, but there's just the most auditions in Europe are for Disneyland Paris, so I just tend to go to those. Also, I seem to do better in Disneyland Paris auditions than like the auditions for the Asian Disney parks. But okay, we're not talking about Disney auditions in general, we're talking about my latest one. That was last week on Tuesday, the 28th of January. This audition again was in London. I have friends in London, I really love London, and it's just very easy and cheap to go to London, so I auditioned in London again. It was the first audition. There was another audition on Wednesday, but the Tuesday worked for me better, and I booked a hotel room for myself for the night before the audition because I wanted to get all ready, and I was feeling really good about this audition. I was just feeling like, now I'm gonna freaking get the blue card and that's it. This is the one. So I got ready mentally and I booked up myself a hotel room very near to the audition place, which is Pineapple Dance Studios in Covent Garden. I was actually really nervous for this audition, so I slept really badly, like really badly. But in the morning, I woke up, I was ready. I got a tea from Starbucks and went to Langley Street where the dance studios are located, and oh my sweet Jesus, there was a lot of people. The audition starts at 10 a.m. but I go there early because I want to be early and I don't want to be the last person to arrive. And usually when I arrive at 9, the line is not really that long. Like, there is already people there queuing, but not like crazy a lot. But now when I went, I was almost standing in the end of that street. Immediately I started talking to a girl who was there. We chatted while we were outside waiting, and we were really cold because it was quite a freezing, very sunny morning in London. After around 9:30 they let us into the studio, and usually when I've gone in, they've given us the form, the sticker number, and we've filled that, and then we've gone and get measured. We've given the form to the people, we've waited for the presentation, then we've gotten the presentation, and then the audition has started. But now it was a little different. I'm guessing because there was so much people, they wanted to save time. So when we went in, we got the form and we got our numbers, and then we were told to go into the studio, give our forms to the casting team, and wait. They were clearly just trying to save time, which was really smart because it turned out there was over 200 people at this audition. I'm pretty sure they started from 600, so I was the 70th person, but the numbers went over 800 easily. But yeah, I did what was asked, put my little sticker on my chest and sat down to chat with people and stretch. I chatted with the girl I had queued with, but then there was a couple of other girls who came to talk to us, and then a couple of guys came into the group as well. So we had like this quite a big group of people, and a lot of the people were first timers, so they were there for their first audition. I was like, this is my 4th. Funny enough, a lot of them were Swedish, and I was just like, wait, I'm from Finland, we're basically neighbors. But yeah, I met these really nice Swedish guys, and then a couple of other girls, and even a viewer of mine came to say hi, and it was just a blast, just a blast. Then would have come the time for the presentation, but again, because they wanted to save time because there was a lot of people, we were given like a teeny tiny presentation. I don't really want to talk about that much more because that's their job, and they ask you to not share the magic and ruin the magic for everyone online, and for, you know, I am already really scared. I'm like breaking the rules by telling about my experiences, so I'm not gonna like get closer to the edge, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. But basically they just told us what different kind of performers are doing at Disney, and they told us that the people who would stay during the afternoon, like who would be closer to getting casted, would get the full presentation that I have actually gotten in previous auditions. I feel like that was a smart move from them because there was so many people. The casting team is always super lovely. Then after that came the animation round. It was slightly different than what I've done before, but I really loved that because I had started to like overanalyze what I'm doing during the like animation. But that was a lot of fun. Might have liked this animation more than what I had done before. I was actually scared that I wouldn't get through this round, because I knew immediately when I saw how many people there is at this audition that this would be hard. The more people there is, I feel like they are more strict and they are gonna cut a lot of people. And I was scared that I would actually like be cut, because I felt a little insecure during the animation round because I wasn't entirely sure what I was doing. And when they were saying who was gonna stay, I was just like looking at my number like, please, 670, 670, 670. And then they said my number and I was like, ah, I got through that round. So after that, I went to wait to another studio, and there, after the animation round, we got measured, and that was great because time management, well done. I sat down with a couple of girls and we were just chatting. When the other big chunk of the 200 auditioners were done, we all fit into the bigger studio to practice the dance round. This is how many people were cut from the very start of this audition. We went into the other studio to practice the dance. I had done this dance before. I had like kind of tried to practice it at home as well, and it went well. I felt confident with it. I felt better than the previous time, and I tried to do my best. But when I had done the actual audition, I felt like my energy wasn't enough. I was like, maybe they will like let me go with that, but I was cut there. My energy wasn't enough there. I mean, that's what I think. I can't know what they were like seeing that was lacking of me, but I feel like my energy and all of my like could have been more. So I gotta practice that. I was disappointed at myself, but that lasted for like 10 seconds. Basically, I just picked up my stuff and I was disappointed, went out of the room to the hallway. I wasn't disappointed anymore. I was like, okay, see you next time. Disappointment is just a feeling, so I was just like, it's fine. I sent a couple of messages to friends and told them how it went. I didn't feel quite down for a bit. I felt like crying, I don't know why. Then I saw a girl called Abby who was sitting there. She looked really sad and I was like, do you look like you need a hug? And she was like, yeah, I'm really sad. And I gave her a hug and we just chatted in the lobby of this dance studio for a bit, and then I went to the Disney store with her and like walked around with her for a bit, and then yeah, that was pretty much it. I was really hoping this would be it. I had felt quite confident and motivated throughout January about my dream to become a Disney performer, and I was really like manifesting that I would get the blue card this time, that I would get through. But I didn't, as I just told you. I'm not particularly disappointed of being rejected. That is not the hardest part of this dream. A lot of people think that is the hardest part, but for me personally, the hardest part is the waiting. So what I'm doing right now, I'm waiting for another audition. I'm waiting to get this dream, and that is the hardest part. And at this point also, I've done 4 auditions and every time I've been cut after the dance round. Well, my first audition for Disneyland Paris a year ago, I got to the face elimination, which was like after the dance round. And then I was cut there. And now at this point, I'm just growing more determined to get this job and to be casted and to get the blue card. So I'm just thinking what the heck I'm gonna do next to get better, because I can't just keep doing the same things over and over again. That's not gonna make me better. So what I'm looking into right now is Broadway dance lessons and talking to people in the performing industry to give me tips and stuff and motivation, because that is what I need during this waiting. I literally have this big quote here and it says, "And now more than ever, she will trust beyond what she can see. She will trust that in the waiting, she will have the strength she needs." And this quote is extremely important to me. I mean, I have it in frames in my room, so like this is something that I live by. I just have to trust the waiting, but also I can't just lay in the waiting. I have to do my everything to just make the time in the waiting more bearable and do my everything with the time I have right now to make myself better for the next audition that I will do either next month or in April. I have to think about how much time I need to like get better, but also like I can't wait for too long, but I have to be patient. This is meant for me. I believe in this dream and I know that I'm meant for this. I know, one way or the other. But yeah, this is how I'm feeling right now. I'm not feeling really down anymore. Last week was really hard, but disappointment is just a feeling, so that is okay. I got over it. I have a plan to make myself better, to get my skills better, and I will do my everything to be better at the next audition. I cannot know what they were looking for this time, but at some point they will be looking for me, and I'll be there. And all the waiting I've had to go through means nothing to me anymore. When you get what you want, eventually, everything makes sense, and it doesn't matter how much you've waited, how much you've worked, because when you get there, that is everything. Wow, that was soppy and cheesy, but it's true. So, that is all for now about my latest Disney audition for Disneyland Paris. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and it has given you some kind of support. I hope it was relatable content. I just hope you enjoyed it, and if you're also a fellow auditioner, good luck and a lot of pixie dust on your way. It's really hard to wait, but it will be worth it at some point. And a special shout out and thanks to all the people I chatted with in the audition. I really hope I get to see you in the next one. And for all of you who are behind the screens, just following my journey, thank you for all the support. I love you all, and I think I'll see you on Sunday. Bye!